the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, happy Sunday to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live on Sunday. Y'all know it's Halloween weekend, so if you're still celebrating Halloween tonight, hopefully you're having a good time at that Halloween party. You celebrated yesterday, Saturday, or if you celebrated it on Friday, actual Halloween. Hope you had a good time, but we are here because, y'all, we're at the end. This is the finale of On Brand with Jimmy Fallon and Mimosa St. John. This has been such a thrilling show for me to review it. Y'all know I am the vegan nerd of social media. At least that's what I call myself. And to review each episode fully and to engage with the good, the bad, and the why in the middle. In addition to that, to put myself in every single episode with what I would have pitched on the show. We got to do it one more time. Now, this client is Therabody. I've heard Therabody before. They're not really different. Well, I'll say this. They're not a company that's a surprise to me, because the company that they reminded me of was Homedics. You know what I mean? Y'all know Homedics. When you go to Bed Bath & Beyond, you see the Homedics massager and everything else. That's what that company reminded me of. So with that being said, hey, Liddell Stiller, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you here. Higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down that psychotic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is, hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Let's get to it. Back into our studio here, our lovely studio. Like, look at all this. Like, this is all us. Okay, this is what we do over here. But welcome back in. Glad to have all you here. Good to see you here on a Sunday evening. All right, y'all. So the episode kicks off, right? The final four are there. So it's Bianca, Brian, Pyper, and Mahari, right? So Bianca is overwhelmed with stress. Right? If you missed the last episode, they have a clean slate, which means all the wins that they did, all the ones that they have, rather, all the work that they did in the past, it doesn't mean anything. It is this account and this account only, right? So very intense. Now, Jimmy Fallon and Mimosa said 10 creatives, 10 brands, but we only saw 8, right? So did y'all not have 2 other brands? Like, what was this? You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there, but here we are. So Pyper wants to see how far she can go in this competition. That's her main thing. And the last account is this one. This is for all the marbles, right? But then, y'all, they added something new to the grand prize package. So as we all know, Feature and Ad Week was already announced. $100,000 was already announced, right? Innovator of the Year was already announced. But then we learned towards the end of the show that there's going to be a Samsung digital billboard in the middle of Times Square. And on top of that, a trip to Cannes, France. All expenses paid to meet with brands and like to start your career. Like, what the hell? Like, oh my God, what a prize package. So the last client is Therabody, right? And so Dr. Jason Worsland is the founder, and John Salmon is the CMO. And so they have a new Therabody gun called the Therabody 6. So it's like a massaging gun. And so they want the commercial to be edgy, entertaining, and a spec commercial. Basically, 30 30-second commercial to describe the product or service, right? So you got to have the spec commercial, campaign, and tagline. I have to tell you, out of all of the episodes, this one was the hardest one. But I think I have a pitch of what I would have done. I think y'all are going to like it. I really, really do. So here's the thing. 2 contestants will be eliminated from the pitch, right? From the pitch off. And 2 will move on. So everybody's got 90 minutes to make the pitch. And Pyper, her perspective is use the body in a way that they would expect. Ryan, had his, sleep mask on and was just like, oh, 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 yes. Oh, like he was doing all these noises. And Bianca was like, will you shut up? But Ryan, he's a very edgy man, as we all know. He literally did the ripped pants thing to Southwest, right, for extra leg room. So we know that Ryan is an edgy guy. But that was very dicey, very dicey. Bianca is going to take all of the stress that she's been feeling put into this pitch. And Mahari wants to make sure that this time away from his wife and kids was not in vain. And he was thinking of Mr. Clean, a mascot, right, to lead this thing. So Mahari, his pitch is growing up, I saw Mr. Clean, I saw Tony the Tiger, the representative made it fun. So there's this guy named Vibe, and he shows up at the most awkward moment. And when you are in that awkward moment, like a ball hits your head, pain, oh my God. Bob is like, hey, I heard pain. This is what I do. Everybody's what is this? This is the third body sense, guys. Got this, that, the third. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Where you go? So that was Mahari's pitch. Where there's pain, there's Theragun. And great pitch, but John wanted to know if they could broaden it more and could they do it long term. I mean, Jake from State Farm has been around for how long now? I think that could have worked out very, very well. So then Bianca is up next, and Bianca doesn't like crying in front of her friends, and all she could feel was stress, and she lost her words for a minute, which if you know Bianca from this competition, you know that Bianca is a very, very heavy hitter. Like, she usually doesn't miss. But she finds her rhythm. And honestly, to tell you the truth, it was nice to see Bianca actually worried. Because y'all know that's been my biggest pet peeve with Bianca. It's like, okay, you keep following these trends and you feel like you got it together, but in the pitch value, you pop the helium and people's balloons because because really you don't know how to have control of yourself, and you really are showing yourself as weak when you come off as strong, or you try to come off as strong rather. But it was nice to see Bianca be vulnerable and human and scared, right? Because I mean, this is a whole new arena to bring these big brands to national television and have everyday people pitching them a campaign that really is going to be in real life and that costs millions of actual dollars out there, actual marketing budget. So heavy as that wears the crown, but that doesn't mean it's not stressful, right? And Bianca said that most people are not recovering from a marathon, they're recovering from a Monday. And so stress will be released one way or another. And so basically it's this, the commercial is this boss says, hey, can you do these papers? That'll be great. And, this guy is stressed out and throwing papers, this, that, the third, but then it turns out to be a fantasy. And then the thereby synth gonna come out. I thought that was honestly great, Bianca. I have to tell you, that was a very, very smart pitch, because we have all had that moment where, you know what, I'm going to have to bring in a meme for this one. Give me a moment. I have to bring in a meme for this one. Yeah. because I have to do this now. I have to do it. So here we go. let me pull up this meme right here. This meme right here. Give me a moment, y'all. Give me a moment. Here we go. Bianca, we all have been here at this moment right here. We've all been here.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
Yes.
Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna have to send me home, 'cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
We've all been there. We've all been there, Bianca. So I thought that was very, very great that you related the fact that we all experience stress. Because when you hear thermal body or home eggs, or you hear, something about a massage, gun, or, you hear foot massager, you usually are thinking, athlete activity, right? Or athlete activities that make you want to relax. But no, some of us are just recovering from Monday. So that was great that you actually took the scope of therabody and recognized that everybody needs to have, a way to relax, and that stress is the new thing that everybody's trying to get over. So I thought, Bianca, very well done. I'll give credit where credit is due. I thought that was very well done. Very, very well done. And hey, one person, welcome in. Glad to have you here. So then after that, Ryan, he now in the On Brand agency, they got this, it's basically a TV show set, but they got this big Samsung screen, and Ryan's in the back of the screen going like, oh, give it to me, mama. Oh, shit, that's some good motherfucking ass shit. Now, he didn't say all this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm exaggerating. But basically, he came around the corner and was like, oh, I'm sorry. Does that sound like I was doing something else? And Bose was like, I still don't trust it. I'm like, Bose, I don't think he would be relieving himself around the corner with a woman who is in the Barking Hall of Fame, a guy that is the host of the biggest late night franchise on television, and the chief marketing officer and the founder of a company with cameras. I don't think he would actually be relieving himself making those sounds, okay? So, but it was Bose's reaction, though. Like, I still don't trust it. So, what Ryan said was every time that you use the Therabody Sense gun, right, there's a physical and audible release. And so, basically the tagline is called Steal Your Release. So for every spot on your body, you're stealing a different release from each spot. And so in his commercial, going to be random people using it, but then the dog has it at the end. And there is a thing as of who stole my Theragun, right? So then we have Pyper, right? And she said the best time for recovery is any time. And the commercial is the family. And so there's mom, there's a dad, there's a daughter. So each person has a different use. So the mom has it on her bucket, right? And then, Pyper, where is it? It's on the desk, it's on art desk. So it's holding basically art supplies. And then dad has it under the bed, but it looks like it's something, hard, elevated, palpable. And so you're playing with the senses, right? You're playing with positions. So I thought that was really, really great. Like, let me tell you something. Pyper is going to be a force out here because her intellect in terms of being very tactile in her pitches, very well done. Pyper, I have to give it to you. You have been a dark horse all season long, for sure. And mahari, like I said, brother, you went from $20 in your pocket to working with Marshalls and Southwest Airlines. Brother, you are going to be just fine. I sincerely mean that. So of course, as you all know, I'm inserting myself in every single episode, right? And at first it was going to be called Truth or Sense, where my commercial was going to be a date night where, they're asking each other questions about what they want in relationships, but when it gets to the hard questions, they just say, sense. If you want love, give sense. That was going to be the tagline. But I'm like, no, because then I thought about the Captain Morgan. I thought about that. So I'm like, okay, this has to be a fresh idea. So the campaign that I have for Therabody, you ready? I got that SOS. I got that sense overload syndrome, right? So we're overloaded with so many different senses throughout the day. The sense I got to be for being a parent, the sense I have to be for being a brother, the sense I have to be for being a son, the sense that I got to feel for being an employee, the sense of, trying to find my peace, right? There's so many different senses I have to tap into that I'm getting overloaded. So I got this SOS syndrome. So that's the campaign. The tagline, regulate that with sense. You see where I'm going here? And then finally, here's the commercial. Stressaholics Anonymous. So basically, I come into the group and, I hear everybody's problems. And as I hear problems, like, the person goes to me, what do you think, Brian? That's very stressful, I have to say. And the next person, okay. You know what? Screw it. I got my bad back. I'm so sorry. Like, y'all are stressing me the hell out. I need some sense to regulate all of this. Wait, you got Therabody sense gun? Oh my God, I got a thorough gun too. You know what? We just all needed sense. And then everybody just senses themselves all over. So that's my pitch, basically. That is my pitch there. So like I said, the campaign, I got that SOS syndrome, that sense overload syndrome. The tagline is regulate that with sense. And then the commercial, Stressaholics Anonymous. Everybody's going around giving their name and their problem, and I'm getting more stressed out. But then I just pull out my Therabody gun, and somebody else has a body gun, and then we all are, sensing ourselves out. So one more time, the campaign is, I got that SOS, sense overload syndrome. Tagline, regulate that with sense. The commercial, Stressaholics Anonymous. Everybody's giving their name and their problem, and as I'm getting more and more stressed out, I pull out my Therabody sense gun and sensing myself all over, right? So, now, with that being said, we get to the two accounts, right, that are moving on. It's Bianca and it's Ryan. I felt for Pyper and Mahari so hard because they both put in great pitches, right? And sometimes with brands, it is about the execution, what they believe their audience can consume, which honestly, tell you the truth, each brand is different with their brand identity and their ethos, so it was nothing personal. But to Pyper and Mahari, y'all have both been great competitors all season long. You really, really have. And I'm still frozen. Give it a moment, y'all. There we go. Mahari and Pyper, y'all have been great competitors all season long. Y'all will both be just fine. Like, Pyper, you got to work with Pillsbury. Like, if General Mills has not hired you, I don't know what their problem is. General Mills, hire Pyper, okay? Mahari, Marshalls, hire Mahari as a stylist. Let him have his own fashion line. See, you gotta find the inch and make it a mile. Because let me tell you something, at the end of everything, hey, listen, guys, get your business card, just in case, after the show is over. You have not because you asked not, but y'all two have been great all season. So the feedback for Ryan is, could we change it from stealing? And you got to make it brand safe because of the moaning and the groaning and all that stuff there. And then with Bianca, could you bring in another person that just seems to, insolent, right? So Bianca is going to have the cleaning lady and the boss. So the boss is going to be like, hey, can you do these papers before the end of the day? That'll be great. And then the guy is ranting and raving and all that stuff. It's a fantasy. But then at the end, he's using the massage gun, and then the clean lady's using the massage gun because in the fantasy, you had to clean up everything, right? So then with Ryan, everybody deserves a release. So Mom is going to be using it. The dad, the sister, the brother, the dog, right? So then we learn that the special guest star is Josh Allen. Now, Josh Allen plays in the NFL, but we know Josh Allen because of Haley Steinfeld, right? So, yes, indeed. So with Bianca, oh, by the way, I mentioned that they have 90 minutes to shoot, so you have an hour and 30 minutes, which is really not a lot of time. So, an hour 30 minutes is really 60 minutes, right? That's why you have, the prep days. So that way, when you get to the shoot, you can set it, forget it, move on. So Bianca, annoying boss, drops papers. Then there's a tantrum. Then the clean lady, steals the gun at the end. And, Josh Allen is doing very well. He's taking direction very well. He's only acted in a couple commercials, right? So it really works out great, right? And Bianca is very good at steering and directing. Anybody can steer, but it takes somebody to direct. It takes both to do it. So to steer where the commercial go and then direct on, okay, this is the direction I want you to go. Here's the steps to do it. So it takes both of those traits to make that thing work, to make that combination happen. So then we're with Ryan, right? So we got the dad working out, then the Theragun gets swiped, then the social butterfly massaging her feet, then that gets swiped. Then the mom is, oh, thank God I have a moment. And she's using the massage gun for a little bit. Or what? I think the mom was excited to have the Theragun in her hand for a minute. And as she was cooking, and she was probably going to use the Theragun after she got done cooking, the dad was like, honey, that looks great. Just keep going. And then, the dad was massaging himself after lawn mowing, and then he throws it down on the ground that the dog is using it. And then the family comes in to the, the kitchen. And everybody's fine over it. And then, Josh Allen is there saying, I don't know what everyone's fussing about. We have an extra one. And then he says, I'm good for a quick release, or I have a quick release. And then he says, don't worry, buddy, I got you. Everybody needs a quick release. Everybody needs a release, right? So that's Ryan's commercial. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. Everybody needs a release with everybody. I thought that was very well done, right? Both strong pitches. To me, this is just me, I feel like the Everybody Needs a Release is more multi-dimensional and multicultural and multi-flexible than Bianca's, right? Because, even though that accentuating point of stress is the new thing everybody's trying to get over, you need to have a lot more dimension like Ryan did. That's just me from a creative standpoint, right? So as Ryan was making it do what it do on his shoot, he was trying to get this dog shot right. And Bose and Bose St. John and Jimmy was like, he's wasting Josh time. And all he had was 15 minutes. And 15 minutes is really about, 5 in television? And so, Josh Allen had to redo the line of everybody deserves a release, or everybody needs a release. And really great job to Ryan, because he got right in on time. And so here's the cool thing. Everybody is back to see Ryan and Bianca for these final 2 pitches, right? And, Bo said something very humbling. She said, do you honestly think that when I am in the room, that they care that I'm in the Marketing Hall of Fame, that I've worked at Apple Music and Beats and Uber and Netflix? No, that just gets me in the room. And for Bose to not just be a marketing genius, not just her being a Black woman, but being in a position of power, recognizing that her position of power doesn't matter in each room that she enters into, that her presence does not matter to the people that are deciding things, is such humbleness. Because she's got every right to have that uppity attitude. Like, I'm in the marketing motherfucking Hall of Fame. Do you hear me? So I love that. So, with Ryan, it's the late fourth quarter winning drive, and everybody sees the commercial. And they love the brand change, and they love the body wordplay, right? So it was brand safe. It almost went there, but it didn't do too much. And then with Bianca, she stuck to her first mind, but it does have two people, right? And we saw the tantrum was a fancy. The employee uses the gun, and then the clean lady uses the gun. And then at the end, it says stress builds in your mind, but then stress builds in your mind, then in your body, let it go, right? And Josh, the chief marketing officer, said he loves the fact where there's creative tension and you stuck with it with more than one person. And then we get to the pitch battle. Bianca, both of her parents did not go to college, right? So Bianca dropped a gem here. She said, when you're speaking to too many people, you risk speaking to no one. I thought that was a great marketing tool, great marketing philosophy, a great marketing perspective. And it gets tricky, right? Because in this world, you do have to speak to everybody, right? But also, too, if you're not focused on a particular path, you do lose the chance at reaching anyone, right? So I thought that was great. And, you know, people don't want to be sold to, they want to be told a story. So I thought that was I thought that was kind of borderline a cheap shot. And I only say borderline cheap shot because it's like both of y'all told a story, you and Ryan. Ryan told the story about the diversity of the pride. You talked about a pain point of a different, you talked about a pain point that is more relatable than just being an athlete. So y'all both told a story just in two different ways, I thought. And then Bianca took a big swing. She said, if you want people to just, how can I put it? She said, if you want to reach people who owns a Theragun already, use Ryan's commercial. But if you want a new audience, use my commercial. And it's like that took some gumption to say that. I'm like, wait a minute, you really think Ryan's would not reach a new audience? Are you kidding me? That was bold to say that, Bianca. Very, very bold. So then we get to Ryan in the pitch battle. He says the sense gun relatability was to everybody, the mom, the dad, the sister, the brother, even the dog, right? And so, you know, you got to see it in 5 different ways. And the why were the different environments, and it was fun and edgy. And before the winner was announced, I literally said Ryan, because to me, from a social media standpoint and a adaptability standpoint, I thought that that commercial could be played anywhere in the world and everybody would have got. Everybody needs a release. I really thought that. I thought Bianca's was good, but I think it was too insulated, right? And so, drum roll, everybody. Who do you think won? No, really, who do you think won? I'm gonna wait on you to give your response. Who do you think honestly won this thing? I'm gonna wait till the 30-minute mark. And then I'll tell you, okay? For real. I'm just giving you some time. Because both pitches were really good. I felt like Ryan's was more for the culture, right? It was more inviting. And I felt like Bianca's was more exclusive to me. Just from the philosophy standpoint, okay? You ready? Bianca won. And Bianca won. I'm like, this girl doesn't know when to quit. So, like, I give credit where credit is due. But I do think Ryan deserved to win, right? And, you know, Bose and Jimmy talked to Ryan about how much he has evolved in the competition. So then we see Bianca in Times Square. Now, it could have been any billboard, but the cool thing was we got to see the billboard on One Times Square. If you know about One Times Square, the significance of One Times Square, that is the building. Well, on top of that building, there's the New Year's Eve ball drop, which is so cool. But then we got to see the Therabody commercial. And y'all, they took Ryan's commercial idea and added it to Bianca's. Because they had mom, dad, sister, brother, everybody there. And also, too, you think about Pyper as well, because she had the family element too, and how everybody could have had a different function with this thorough body gun. So I'm like, thorough body, that was uncool. You should have just went Ryan's. But nonetheless, Bianca won, right? So that is it. That's the finale of On Brand with Jimmy Fallon. I know what a season it was. First of all, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for riding this series with me. It has been so much fun to watch all 10 creatives, even though we only got 8 brands, okay? Because they said 10 creatives, 10 brands. We only got 8. We only got 8. But nonetheless, it was a great time. First of all, I think Mimosa has found a new lane for herself with this show. I hope that this show continues on and on and on and on and on for years. We know that when Jimmy Fallon is hosting something, he is all in. He's the host of That's My Jam, Lip Sync Bow. He created that. Of course, LL Cool J and Chrissy Teigen hosted that on the Paramount Network for a good minute. He co-hosts Password with Keke Palmer. I don't know if Jimmy wants to continue hosting this, but hey, maybe season 2. If I get on and talk about the power of hosting and this, that, and third, showcase my media skills in season 2. Jimmy might be like, do you want to host this show? Oh, Jimmy, are you asking me to host the On Brand agency competition with Debo Moss and St. John? So it'll be B&B, which bed and breakfast, Braylon and Bose. Come on now. Dynamic duo we're talking about here. But anyway, sincerely, shout out to NBC as well for putting this competition on and showcasing that, hey, maybe everyday people do know something. I think, if anything, this went to go show marketing executives that, hey, maybe everyday people need to be listened to a little bit more. And hopefully this opened up the door for content creators as well to be on for future seasons. But also to shout out to all the brands that came on. Shout out to each and every single one of you. Let me go back through. So shout out to Dunkin' Donuts, Southwest Airlines, Marshalls, Sonic, Captain Morgan, Pillsbury, KitchenAid, and Thermobite. Shout out to all of you brands for being bold enough, gun-ho enough, but also joyful enough to say, hey, you know what? We're going to take a shot with this and see what can be. I thought that was so brave, y'all, because these are no small brands. Like, they actually spent actual money, right? And worked with everyday people, which, if you really think about it, that's a scary thing to do, to give an everyday person a chance, right? To see, to see what's in your space. How can I put this? Let me flip reverse around back. To give everyday people the chance to dictate how you will be moving in the space of reaching people through your brand is huge. So I just want to give credit to all those brands for stepping out on faith. I can only imagine when this competition came out that, you pitching it to your big boss of like, hey, if we go on NBC, guess what? It's a whole hour of promotion for us. And also, too, we get to hear from everyday people. I will say, I think the biggest, coolest perk besides the grand prize package was the fact that that winning team, which was, I think it was Bianca, Ryan, Pyper, Sabrina, and who else was it? I'm trying to think who else was it. Bianca, Ryan, Sabrina, Pyper. I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. The fact that all of them are going to be going to the Super Bowl is going to be cool. So now everybody lost in this thing. So I just thought that this was just great. I can't wait for season 2. Hopefully I'm on season 2, okay? Because if I am, just know I will be reviewing the show with me on it, okay? And also too, I've been wanting to do reality TV for a long time, but it's got to be the right show. It's got to be the right show that will be able to put the super on my natural. I feel like this show really could be it for me. And I hope you guys have enjoyed me giving my pitches in every episode, because I felt like if anybody was going to review this show, they were probably going to review it for the entertainment element of the show. But I'm just like, no, this show really needs to be reviewed from the start of the show to the end of the show, and to break down, the yes and the no's and the huhs of this show, the beat, the melody, and the rhythm of the show. I just thought it was absolutely needed. And I think out of all the pitches that I've done, I think my favorite one probably was the Sonic got the boom, boom, boom. I think that one was probably my favorite because it just made me so happy in singing that jingle. And plus, all that drink sounded really good. That drink sounded really, 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 really good. Like I said, I sincerely appreciate each and every single one of you. Like I said, all of y'all have watched the On Brand with Jimmy Fallon reviews. Like every single one of them has gotten reviews. And so for that, I am genuinely grateful. Like when you hit the hashtag of On Brand with Jimmy Fallon, like I come up as one of the reviewers of the show. So I kind of figured now a lot of people will be watching the show, but that's actually a good thing. And that's a pro tip to the content creators who want to create actual content. I'm not talking about how other people ain't creating content when you are also not creating content your damn self. But that's neither here nor there, but a very important point, because in the words of Anonymous T,
because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
One more time, Anonymous T.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
That's what I thought. So, sincerely, thank you all so much. I was just talking to a coworker today, and I told him a very big number today, and we're on our way. All original content, never gave up, never gave in. You determine your destiny. Like I said, if you can't give quality content when there's 0 people here, what makes you going to give quality content when there's 1 million people here watching you? Right? So, but yes, indeed, we'll get to that 40-minute mark here, and then we'll take a little commercial break, and then I'm gonna try to watch the Braxtons and then come back if I can. If not, you guys will get on Monday. But also too, Monday will be the Braxtons. No, I'm sorry, Monday. Sorry, Monday. Monday will be Potomac. That's right, I forgot. Monday will be Potomac, and then y'all, this Saturday, the crew is back together. Ready to Love is back on Friday, November 7th at 9/8 Central. Only here, hashtag on keeping it real. And to everybody that covers Only Love and Marriage Huntsville, you have, including today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 more days. You got 14 more days until you can cover Love and Marriage Huntsville again. You guys have been doing so good. Just hold on a little bit longer. Because of the words of Anonymous T.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
One more time, Anonymous T.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
There it is. So we're going to take a little commercial break, and we'll be back with more Brain Leads Virtual Tour Live right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Break where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum, echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor, every moment is a savior, every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes it smooth. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just the selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination and experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and mirrors commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it.
Yes, Cindy, I love you right back, Miss Alan Duncan. Good to see you, my friend. I hope all is well with you. Welcome back in, and hello to everybody. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour. Yes, indeed. And y'all, that was not planned. I did not know Miss Alan Duncan was going to say, I love you, Braylon. Then, of course, the McDonald's I'm loving it commercial coming right back at you live here on tour. Y'all, we're almost there to the end of the year. It is craziness when I look back at the year that has been. And oh my God, we still have 2 months to go before December 31st. My Lord Jesus, what will the final day of the year look like on our channel? Don't know. But just know it will be a New Year's Eve party for sure. I'll be counting down with you all the way up to midnight. I've learned my lesson from last year. Don't play no Dick Clark footage because obviously YouTube doesn't respect free use and fair use, obviously. Okay. I'm facetious when I say that, but not really. Like I said, I still think green for yes, you can use this content. Yellow for ask. There should be a direct email link to ask, and then red means no. If that was on every channel, that would be great. Because good Lord Jesus, sometimes it gets a little exhausting. You know what I mean? But anyway, this has been such a fun show to review, and I hope that you guys have learned something from this. I try to make sure that all these reviews for the On Brand with Jimmy Fallon show are clean, because I do know that there are moms that, you know, they watch this on their downtime, and sometimes they might bring in their kids, or we got some men that might bring in their kids as well and be like, hey, watch this. So I hope all the Jimmy Fallon episodes were clean, and you can learn something about media, marketing, advertising, branding, and promotion from me. And yes, indeed, it's going to be such a good time. Like I said, we're watching, well, now we're done with On Brand with Jimmy Fallon. But we're watching the Braxtons, watching Potomac, and we'll be watching Ready to Love coming up this Saturday. So the crew is going to be back together live. So it should be a very, very, very good time indeed. So, and of course, we're waiting for the Never Ever Mets season 3, I believe, season 3 renewal. And we're looking for the Hard Hustle Houston season 2 renewal as well. So just waiting on that. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to give y'all a full hour of content here, and then I'm going to get off and then watch the Braxtons and see if I can come back for a late night edition of Brantley's Virtual Tour Live. But I had to at least come on and give y'all the Jimmy Fallon review because, you know, we've been watching the show all season long. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful time. So, and not to mention, too, Jimmy Fallon said that there are marketing classes that are actually playing the episode, and then they have to make their pitches as well. So it's really cool how this show has really done a lot of good. Of course, I have to say to every college student, my pitches were better than all y'all's put together. I'm being facetious when I say that, but not really. But shout out to everybody who has watched this show and supported, and everything else as well. It's been a great, great ride, and hopefully season 2 I'm on it. But even if I'm not on season 2, I will still be reviewing the show because I really think it's a great show. But hopefully we'll get 10 brands next season, because we didn't get 10 brands this season. We only got 8. So, but yes, it. So, and you know what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I can see Bianca's trip to France as a I could definitely see Bianca going to France as a Peacock original series on brand, the France trip, right? So I think that'll be really cool. Hey, 2 people, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully your Sunday evening is going well. Yes, indeed. Just chillaxing here. Just chillaxing, just chillaxing, just chillaxing. Yes, indeed. So I'm about somebody's ass. Let me tell you, that duck song always gets to me. Always. Do you hear me? Oh my God. Man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh Lordy, oh Lord. Okay, I just saw something that's gonna be quite interesting. I'm not gonna watch that right now, but I saw something that interested me. But yes, indeed, all good stuff in the neighborhood, y'all. Can y'all believe we're almost at 6,000 videos too? Like, that's crazy. 6,000 videos on this channel alone. Okay, so shout out to each and every single one of you. Also, shout out to Love Culture as well. I see that you guys are watching the streams over there as well. I appreciate that so much. And yes, indeed. So it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. You know, hopefully one of the brands that could be on Brand with Jimmy Fallon, but most St. John season 2. Hopefully this brand is on season 2 rolling.
Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life. 28,000 square feet of it. And the epic water park life. It's where you can truly experience the whoa life. And the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to a mind-blowing, sky-high tower of water slides and the Here We Go life. Escape to the one more please wherever you please life and kick it into high gear. Escape to where you can kick back and relax. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup Cay, only with Norwegian Cruise Line. Introducing the...
I'm just saying, I think that brand could be on Megan Thee Stallion's tequila. Beyonce's whiskey could be on brand with Jimmy Fallon for season 2. Cinemark. There's so many brands that could be on for season 2. So I need Jimmy and Boz to be on it. Okay, listen, just saying. Maybe there might be a new NBC show. Maybe that could be a part of the competition. Meta inside Meta. Okay, just saying. Maybe there's a new attraction at Universal Orlando Resort that we have to promote as a challenge. I'm giving ideas for season 2. Just saying. So, yeah. But anyway, as we get ready to come on into the virtual garage here. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna get off of here and then get ready to watch some Braxtons and see if we can do a late night review. And like I said, if anybody is here, I'll be grateful. But if not, I understand because it's very, very late. Y'all know normally I go on at 6, but I'm like, after the day at work, it was so slow. I'm just like, let me just enjoy me. You know what I mean? So listen, it's important to be about your assignment, but also it's important for you to rest as well. And with that being said, I'm gonna turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. What a season of On Brand with Jimmy Fallon, but most St. John it has been. But that is it for me, y'all. I appreciate each and every single one of you for being here. Like I said, always a daily motivator. I try to give you guys. I think the biggest thing that I learned from this show is never say never in terms of who can reach somebody. I think that's the motivator for tonight. You never know who can reach somebody. And I think about the Bible a lot. And you think about all the chapters of the Bible and how nobody was perfect. Let me say it again, nobody was perfect. And I think each one teach one. So many times we get so caught up in, oh, we need this person to look like this and sound like this in order to reach this person. Sometimes it's the person that's the most unexpected that reaches the most people, right? So the first thing I'll say is when we recognize that anybody can be a vessel to reach somebody is the day we'll save more people. Not just in terms of Christianity, but we'll save more people in terms of knowledge, right? And being able to reach people with information. That's the first thing I'll tell you. The second thing I'll tell you that I learned from this competition is you have to be ready for anything. These contestants, they dealt with big brands that would take years, years to get to. Always remember, if you stay ready in your gift, you don't ever have to get ready. The words of Monique. That's the second thing I'll tell you. Then finally, the third thing I will say is just because you may not have one doesn't mean that you did your job. Because let me tell you something, all those people on season 1 of On Brand with Jimmy Fallon, they have got to be a part of something that hopefully will set off a new wave in branding, a new wave in the creator economy of maybe brands need to reach out more to people, everyday people that they consume your brand. They are viewers of your brand. And maybe if we can have more of an everyday soul in how we reach people, maybe we'll get more money. just saying all 10 of those people were very brave for doing this, because anybody can be a creator, but it takes somebody to be an artist. And I think all those guys are artists in the fact that they were the first to take a swing at this big of a competition. So with that being said, shout out to the 3 people that were here, 2 people that were here, 1 person that was here. Thank you all so much. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more, especially because you are always what a blessing. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be doing what you're chosen to do. Well, that's one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, I spent time together. We're awesome, great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life. Or you're just recognizing that, hey, listen, at the beginning, middle, end of the day, you cannot run anyone else's race. That's why you got to run your own. Make sure the replay is not just worth you watch it, not just worth listen to it, if you want to experience it again. I love you, I value you, I embrace you all. Always remember, see what God give, see what God give, see what God give it. Wherever obstacles you overcome, wherever successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no, since proud of you, be proud of your damn self. And by the way, can I just say how proud I am of all of y'all? I did not see no Diddy costume on social media. Okay, I did not see any baby oil pictures as a part of a costume. I didn't see Carisha and yellow coloring baby oil squirt on her as a costume. I did not see any of that. I am so damn proud of y'all. Just as a side note, okay? Good job, y'all. Now, could we be that smart as a culture all the time? Hell no, that would be too much to ask for. But in this case, I'm very proud of y'all. With that being said, one love, much love, all love. I feel the love. And I send it right back to you. Love you, Miss Island Duncan. Good to see you as always. And Linnell still much love to you as well. Good night, everybody. I'm going to try to watch the Braxtons and come back if I can. If not, you guys will get a review this week. But y'all stay tuned. One love, much love, all love. I feel love. Send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love y'all.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery. An isle of fire-breathing excitement. A shadowy world of monsters and mystery. New wonders in the wizarding world. And a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.